All I want for Easter is big stompy mechs. Big stompy mechs. Big stompy mechs. All I want for Easter is big stompy mechs, because it's Tuesday, and Tuesday we look at toys. I'm still working on how to do this introduction thing, so I apologize. But I'm trying. I'm getting better, I think. Anyways, it's Tuesday, and on Tuesday we look at toys. Specifically, we look at Games Workshop toys. Why? Because other than DM James, nobody else in really my corner of the hobby covers this stuff. And two, because they're cool. And I wish I had the talent to put them together. Right, yeah, toys. It's a lovely spring day here at Site B, despite the surprise thunderstorm we had yesterday. SpaceX launched from Vandenberg last night at 7:30, which scared the fuck out of everybody because, we forgot. But at 8:46 in the morning here at Site B, everything seems to be A-okay. It's time to head on over to the old world. Finally. Looks like the year of Warhammer the Old World is finally starting. We know that we have the human, vaguely European units coming, and we have the undead, vaguely Egyptian units coming. But now we got some more units to look at. We got some orc and goblin types coming at us. Do we have any pictures of these guys? Not very great, but we've got some news on the mechanics that they will be using, like charge rules and warband rules. And other things like, just generally the weird orc ability that the orcs have in Warhammer. And of course, the fun with the goblins. I love the Warhammer goblins. They definitely have inspired the goofiness of my goblins. That and, of course, Labyrinth. Yeah, so the pictures aren't great, but they do give us a little look of what we can expect. Here's just sort of a hodgepodge army. We got some orcs in here. We got some trolls over here. Looks like we got a couple goblins and some more trolls over here. Way over here in the corner, there's a guy riding a pig. We love him. We got some chariots in front. We got an orc on a dragon. I don't know if I'd put the dragon in front. Well, I guess sure, yeah, because when it breathes, otherwise it would, I don't know if I'd put the, actually, okay. Maybe I'd put the cavalry, these guys in front. I'm not sure. I might have them bring up the rear, but I definitely guess I'd put the dragon in front because otherwise they're breath weapon. But it's orcs. Would they really care if they're breath weapon? Anyways, and then I think we have a slightly better picture of our boys looking all here. A little bit close upper. This guy's got a really cool looking helm. Here's the same guy we just saw, the guy on the pig. We love him. And here's some other guys on pigs. Definitely these guys look great. There's some guys over there on wolves. Some more guys on pigoos. We've got some orc charioteers with the pigoos carrying them. And we've got some vaguely French-looking humans about to get stompled. And that's it. Okay, so at least exciting for the Warhammer Old World stuff. That if some stuff is coming out. And here we have some more. Here we have something called the Almanac. Hi, all. Peter Jurincic, welcome. Hi, hello. Hopefully you've liked, shared, and subscribed. More orcs. Specifically, it looks like we're talking about goblin magic now. And more mechanics. There's a picture of a goblin either throwing up or biting a tree. I'm not sure which. Another mechanic. We got the stupid mechanic for our orcs and goblins. Sure, why not? We got some information on troll magic coming up. And then we got some look at the trolls. So here's our dudes. We've already seen these. Looks like they've got a giant this time. Some more heavily armored orcs, an ogre, a giant, some more orcs, some gobos being all goblin-y, some orcs with a orc bard with his drums, and then a giant. And then we got some trolls and some their boys, a really big troll over there. Looks like he's got a beehive. That'd be a great weapon. That's a weapon you don't see enough. I could picture ogres flinging beehives. And then some more units. And then some information on troll magic. We've got a troll shaman here, about to lay some smack down on these poor humans. And then we've got some art of what the next dudes might look like. So fun, fun, fun. We were waiting to see some stuff from Old World, and it looks like we're finally getting to see it. What else we got? We got some... that's pretty much it. Looks like we got some action figures. This is from a company called Joy Toy. It is 24.3 centimeters high with 46 points of articulation, and it is the Horus Ascendus dude. And wow, there is a lot going on this figure. And I don't even see where the points of articulation are. I guess the legs, the arms. 46? That is one of the busiest action figures I've ever seen. There is a lot going on. I mean, he's got, just things and cybernetics and a wolf and Here's a simplified version of the same figure. I kind of like this one better. Definitely toned down and interchangeable parts, it looks like. And here's the two versions together. I don't love them, but I definitely like this one a little more. And it's always nice to see a few Warhammer action figures for those people out there who can afford them. And that is literally it this week. Nice slow week for Warhammer. All right, what do we got coming out next week? We have obviously the whole Golden Demons thing is beginning. The first round of conventions should be being up pretty soon. So if you are a Golden Demon person, this is your time of year. We've got our boys, the orcs. We've already just talked about them. We've got our big orc boss. We've got our orc boss on the dragon. The dragon is definitely looking a little goofy. We've got our troll spellcaster. Apparently this is a woman. Why, ma'am, you are certainly lovely today. I love what you've done with your fangs. I love that her walking staff is a tree to show how big she is. Then we've got our commanders and our little flag bearers. We've got some gobos with squigs and their weirdness. And we've got some more of the classic orc look. The same classic orc look, but now using metal instead of plastic. And then I guess we're doing a compare and contrast. You can get the same figures in metal or plastic, depending upon what your preferred. I prefer pre-painted plastic, but that's just me. This awesome figure of these gobos with a chariot, just looking like they're all ready to go crazy. Just love the expression. Yeah, notice me. These guys, I don't know. I mean, they're just kind of standing there. They don't really look like they've got much going on for them. I guess these are just filler figures. Some more. So again, both either plastic or metal. Metal will be more expensive, and you'll have to do all the filing and stuff. But the advantage is it's already been made. Plastic, slightly cheaper. You will get more for your buck, but the disadvantage is you got to pluck them out and file them and put them together and try not to glue your hands together. We've got a giant or an ogre looking vaguely like an Ifrit with the top knot. And then we got, I think this is supposed to be a giant. Maybe it's an undead. Very thin giant, if it is a giant. And then we got a book, because we got to have a book about the units and their stuff. The cards and the dice to go to the unit, because of course, another chapter in the never-ending Black Library series of books. And then on the good guys side, we've got some rank and file militia, both plastic and metal. We've got a classic Warhammer 40K tank. Some more classic Warhammer 40K tanks with the classic steampunk look, classic Jules Verne look. Variations on the theme. This guy, who I don't really like, I don't like the design, but yeah, he's kind of cool. And then looks like we have some stickers, some more books, and then of course information on the master classes and the Golden Demon, the painting contest. It is March 19th. I know we saw the schedule for the beginning of the Golden Demon. They haven't reposted it as far as I know. Let's see. No, let's see if they have a calendar. No, but I'm sure the very first round of cons is soon, if that already happened. No, there's got to be one coming up because it's the first day of spring. We've got the spring 3-day weekends coming. We've got Easter. We've got Dead President's Day, Good Friday on the 29th. I bet you there's a con coming up. We should start seeing the first round of figures from Golden Demon then. Yes, I will be doing another one today or tomorrow. I am in conversation with Dungeon Coach because apparently I messed up so much yesterday. Yeah, I love doing reviews, but I'm also probably the worst person to do reviews because of my dyslexia and everything else. But yeah, I am in conversations with him, and I have acknowledged that I pretty much fucked up. So yeah, you can expect another one sometime today, depending upon how I'm feeling. I told him we'd go over the whole action point, spell point, stamina point, grit point thing. So expect that later today. But right now we're talking about toys, or the lack thereof. So a nice short week for Games Workshop, making money, doing cool stuff. Very little, no controversy from Games Workshop again, as far as I know. I think she's my fave. That or the guy on the orc on the Pigu. But there's just so much going on with her little shaman girl here. I just love the fact that her walking staff is a tree to show how big she is. And the terrain that this individual chose is really nice too. So yeah, very well done, all in all, for whoever painted this. And that's it for toys from Warhammer. We will do this again next week, and we will continue to do it because it's one of the things I actually enjoy having fun doing, looking at the art. And I'm one of the few people in our little corner of the tabletop role-playing game world, other than DM James, who does figures. He paints them, though. I just look at other people's paintings and talk about them and stuff. If you are lucky enough to live in a town that has a Games Workshop, you probably do, head on down and ask them about this wonderful little addiction that is Warhammer. Till next time, I'm the OGGM. If you appreciate this content, let me know. If you don't appreciate this content, let me know. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Help me hit 2001 subs by August 4th, and I will talk to you all